in a very short period of time, there is not going to be an internet TV distinction. We're going to have different size screens in our houses and our offices and on our cell phones, and however that information is put on those screens, like, do you want to call that the internet? Do you want to call it TV? It's all going to be the same thing. And so we have to make sure that we have a good deal in place for that, because if we don't, our guild is toast.
I go back to 1960 when we struck for pension, health plan, which we got, and we struck for meaningful rerun money, which they said, television is so new, we don't know if it's going to work or not. Well, it worked. And then in 1988 or 1984, I'm not sure when we went out for cassettes, and they said, we don't know if cassettes are going to work. Who knows if anybody's really interested in cassettes. We're doing the same thing now.
And right now we're all sitting out here thinking, what are the other things we can do? How can we go around the studios? There's really two reasons that we need the studios. Financing and distribution. We need their funding for projects and their production infrastructure, and we need their means of distribution, whether it's distributing feature films or television stations for programs. But with the internet, all of a sudden the means of distribution could very well be in our hands. Now it comes down to a question of funding. If we can find, whether it's hedge fund, venture capital, or even a company like Google that has a huge internet presence, well, then we can turn to them possibly and say, all right, let's do business together. Let's come up with a new model. If the studios aren't happy with the model that is existing right now and they want to roll it back, well, maybe the writers need to take a look at rolling back the studios a little bit. And with the internet, we might have the means to do that.